Hi guys, we're back with, please believe I was not going to make this a series, but you guys love these videos. You email me, Snapchat me and everything because I just wanted to show you guys that first time that there is fake makeup out here. But you guys love these videos, so what I always do is answer a few questions that you guys ask under the other videos before I disable the comments. I always have to disable the comments because everybody knows everything, and so that creates arguments, people going back and forth when it's not even necessary. Okay, so the first thing is, what do I do with the fake makeup? Now, I was on Snapchat and I was showing where I was going to throw the fake makeup in the trash, and a lot of people actually said that they would take it. So before I even load the video, someone has already bought it from me off of Snapchat, and it is already out of my hands. I understand that I would never use this. That's the reason why I was going to throw it in the trash from the first video, the second video. But some people have no problems using this. That's your thing. That's your cup of tea. I have nothing wrong with that. It's just something that I wouldn't do. So I figured, yeah, instead of throwing it in the trash, I discounted like all of this. I'll say $20 just to get it out of my possession, free shipping, and someone grabs it off of Snapchat. The next question I always get is, why don't I put the links? Someone told me, you're not promoting the selling of it, but you're showing us, so you might as well put the links. You know, honestly, I hate to sound like the B word, but this is my channel, so if I don't want to put the links, I don't have to. I will explain to you guys why I don't put the links, as I say in every video that I do. The other two is because this is not to promote selling of these products. It's to educate people who makeup is taking over, you guys, and everybody is not on YouTube all day, not on Instagram all day, and they don't know what they're buying. So we have flea markets in Dallas. We have people who have like these MAC parties. We have all kind of stuff where people have boxes and boxes, even on OfferUp, boxes and boxes and boxes of this stuff. And if you're getting into makeup, you just want makeup, you feel like it's, oh, I got a Too Faced palette for $20 off of OfferUp. You need to have a guide to know if you're getting the real thing or not. So it's basically to stop people from getting ripped off. If you want to buy fake makeup, that's your prerogative. But the selling of counterfeit makeup is illegal. I will put a couple of links and videos below to where they have ran into swap meets and stuff and took all these people makeup and stuff. And the reason why they do that is because most of the time the fake makeup is coming from China, and it isn't FDA approved, so there's no telling what they're putting in this makeup, and so you can't do that. And another reason is because these brands are not having that, baby. You're not going to fake their stuff and profit more than them. So that's the reason why I do not put the links, because I am not trying to encourage you to buy fake makeup. I'm trying to educate you on how to tell if it's fake makeup. The next question is, a lot of people say, well, why do you say it's animal feces or animal urine in it? That's just dumb. Well, listen, you guys. No, they do not take and Garfield and Rover and tell them to pee in a cup and mix it into the makeup. That's not what we mean when we say there's animal feces and urine in here. What we mean is this stuff is made in factories in China, okay? And the factories in China are not clean factories. So if they're mixing together the ingredients for this stuff, they're not in the best warehouses, so there are rats and etc. in there that can just crawl over and do whatever they want to over all of the mixes and stuff, and there's no way they will be able to tell, because, you know, they don't care about the cleanliness of it. They're just trying to hurry up and bulk it and sell it. And the last and final question I want to address in this video is, people always say, well, our makeup comes from China. Yes. Some companies do choose to get their products manufactured in China, but here is the difference. When a company is in the United States and they get their products from China, they have to pass an FDA inspection in order to be sold in the United States. When stuff comes directly from China, it skips that whole FDA process, so you never know what's being put in it. And what I always say is, if you buy a palette from Too Faced and you can prove that it broke you out, you have legal rights to file a claim against Too Faced. If you buy these palettes from AliExpress, Wish, eBay, buying coin, wherever the palettes come from, and something break you out, you have no one to blame. You're not going to be able to find these vendors, and good luck with that lawsuit. To cut back on time, I'm just going to get straight to it. So this is everything that I'm going to show today. There's NYX, LA Girl, Hourglass, Too Faced, Christian Louboutin, Duo, OPI. Even got some fake nail polish in here for you guys, Benefit, and a little bit more. So let's get straight to it. Okay, in all of my videos, the real product is always to the right, okay, you guys? I don't have many nail polishes because I get my nails done, for one, and for two, they would just sit up and get old. But I know I have a lot of nail polish lovers, so I wanted to let you guys know that there are fake nail polishes out there. I am not a big fan of OPI at all, but yeah, here's the fake OPI right here. It's kind of dark. You probably can see the writing because of the color is so dark. I'm sorry. OPI sent me some nail polishes once. They are the Hello Kitty collection. That's all I have to compare it to. So I'm not going to spend that much time on it. Let's just say that the OPI is stamped right here on both of the polishes. The bottles are identical. On the bottom, let's see, it's basically a little different, but that could also have to do with the fact that this is from the Hello Kitty collection and this is not. Everything on the back as far as the ingredients and the warnings and everything is exactly the same, as well as the front. So I don't know how I can really test this polish out for you guys to see if it's some good. I'm going to just smell it real quick. Yep, it smells just like nail polish. So I'm going to just put a little swatch right there. Kind of sheer. And then I'm going to put a swatch of this one right here. Smells just like the real thing. So yeah, you guys. If you're going to buy OPI, buy it from a trusted vendor, because as you can see, this is a very good knockoff. It's a little sheer, but as you can see, the real polish is also. So next I'm going to move it to this. I thought this was a LA Girl dupe. Knockoff, but it's another brand that say Color Castle. Alright, so I don't know if they're coming from the same vendor or they mocked it all the way down and just changed the name for legal purposes. But as you can see, both of the containers are identical. This container right here just has, where it says LA Girl, right here it has Color Castle. They both say flat finish. No, this one say flat finish pigment gloss. And this one says flat fashion pigment gloss. So you can see the container is identical though. Nope, this one is a little bit bigger, okay? So they're not duping LA Girl. They're not acting like they're LA Girl, but this is a spot on dupe, you guys. Every color that LA Girl they make it. So yeah, just be careful with that, because if you're not paying attention, this does look like LA Girl. We're just going to give it a quick swatch. Smells fruity. Doesn't have a bad scent to it. This is, I don't know. This doesn't have a color on it, so I'm sorry. Oh, 02 is the color. And this one is Dreamy, the real one. The applicators are different. So as you can see, on the LA Girl one, this applicator has like a little, it's flat, if you guys can see that. Really flat on both sides. And with this one right here by Color Castle, it's made like a regular doe foot applicator. So while I wait on these to dry down, so I can tell you how, they're going to come off and etc. This is a Christian Louboutin lipstick dupe. It didn't come in a box or anything, but the packaging is head on. I do not have a real one of these. I just couldn't see myself wasting $90 to do this video for it. It do come with a chain like the real ones do. From what I see in videos, of course, the bottle is exactly the same. This is cheapy feeling, so I don't know if the real one is like heavy or cheapy feeling like this. This has the color 03 on it, and you take the top off like that, and this is the color right here. Tomato like red. I'm sorry, that's the color. And I'll give it a swatch. Now what I will tell you though is I'm keeping this. I'm just gonna pop this lipstick out, depot it, and put like one of my favorite lipsticks in here. for MAC or something, and so I can just keep the container because I like the container. I'm just going to dispose of the product. So that's what they look like right there, you guys. And this came in a variety of colors. So yeah, this was only like, I will put the prices across the screen because I don't know right now, but this is after both of the LA Girl and the other product dried down. This one is taking a little bit longer to dry down than the real one. Both of them are still drying, but as you can see, this is starting to dry and this is still all the way wet. And that's the swatch of that lipstick. Yes, they're duping eyelash glue, you guys. Okay, this is very scary because eyelash glue is very close to your eye, so you want to be very careful. But this is the fake, this is the real, okay? Packaging hands on. This one says waterproof, this one does not. Everything looks exactly the same, you guys. So let's turn it to the back and see if anything is different. Only thing that's different is like the font, as far as how dark it is and etc. Like obviously this font is darker, but everything, they copied it down to everything. Like the font is a little smaller, you know, the font, but you would have to have the real one to compare it to. So I'm just gonna put a little swatchy of the fake right here. Okay, sorry I had to cut that open, it was sealed, but okay, all right. No. This is the fake one. It's like this, it's real watery and it has like a blue hint to it, if you guys can see that. And the real one is just super thick and milky white. So yeah, that will give it up right there. I'm not a duo fan, so look at that. The fake one is real tacky though. Look. So yeah. Next we have NYX. I don't understand for anything why these companies dupe like NYX, LA Girl, ColourPop, because it's already so inexpensive. But I guess they say, hey, if we can get away with it, we will. This is the soft matte lip cream in Abu Dhabi, fake, real. As you can see from looking in the viewfinder, the real one is darker, of course. The outside packaging is almost the same. So let me just take the wrapper off. Okay, so now that I have the wrapper off, as you guys can see with the real one, oh, well, never mind. With the real one, everything looks about the same as far as the font and what is on them. Yeah, everything looks the same. You can just tell that that color is lighter. At the bottom, it says Abu Dhabi. The number is the same and everything. And at the top of the real one, there's a number here. Okay. The real one has like a matte rubbery type top, and this one don't. It tried to make it a little matte, but you guys can see it's still a little shiny. And the color is off. This is Abu Dhabi, the real one. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is going in my purse. And this is the fake one right here. So let me just give you a swatch. The texture is totally different. This is more like a matte moussey feeling on the real one. And then on the fake one, it's more like a gloss. So you guys, I made a special trip to Ulta just to get the real version of this and still got the wrong color. So I'm kind of upset with myself, but at least I have the real thing to compare it to. The fake one is in the color Honeymoon, and the real one I got is in Embellishment. In fact, the real one did not even have a plastic wrapper on it. So as you can see, the packaging is head on. Like, hello. Everything is the same almost. The fake one didn't have this barcode on it, surprisingly, because usually it does. At the top is basically the same. I don't know how I got the wrong color. I'm kind of upset about that. And then at the bottom, there's nothing at the bottom. Okay, so this is the fake one right here in Honeymoon. Let's swatch the real one first. This is Embellishment. Has that slim applicator. Oh, I love the feel of these. That's the real one right there. And let's see how the fake one swatches. It has the same applicator. Yeah, the feel is way different again. It's that gloss, lip gloss type feel. So I'm going to see if it's going to dry down to a matte. So while this dry, we're just going to keep it pushing. The NYX Wonder Stick, this is what you highlight and contour with. So the fake one did not come with a box. I just went and got this one from Ulta. Just so you know, this is the box that it will come in if you get it real. It has Shayla on the side right here in this color is deep. And if you take it out, I think you can buy it some places though, because I know I was in Camera Ready Cosmetics this morning and they had it and it didn't have a box. So I guess you can buy it from some places and it won't come with a box. But let's just get into the packaging real quick. It's the same. You know, they have the packaging hands down. I guess the packaging is not hard to do. All you do is have a good printer and, you know, be able to produce the same thing. Now it's a little different, like as far as on the fake one, you know, the some of the symbols and stuff are on this side, and on the real one they're on this side. So, you know, little discrepancies like that. Or maybe it's because, oh no, okay. So let's see if this is dry yet. Yes, the real one is already dry and matte on the lingerie liquid lipsticks. And the fake one is still trying to dry. Okay, you guys, so let me just wipe these swatches off of my hands so I can swatch these contour sticks real quick. So we're going to start with the real one as usual. I'm just going to swatch both ends on me. So this right here is the contour end. And this one right here is the highlight end. So let's move into the fake one. Let's swatch it over here. The color is off just a little bit. It's a little lighter. It's not as warm on the fake one, but it has the same texture. And let's try it on this side. That one's a little peachier than the real one, but it's just a little bit different as far as the color payoff. So yeah. Okay, back on LA Girl. This says LA Girl right here, biggest day. This is the fake one and this is the real one. This stuff is like $1.99 in my local beauty supply, so I really don't see why people fake this kind of stuff, or why you would buy it fake when you can buy it real. I understand why people make it fake, because if they can profit they will, but why would you buy it fake if you can spend the same amount of money and get it real? But you know, that's just a matter of why I do this video, so people can't pull it off on you like it's real and it's not, okay? So anyway, everything is the same. You know, the font and stuff is always off a little bit, but to be honest, a lot of times the cosmetic companies change the font on their stuff also. So font is not a dead-on giveaway that it is a fake, but this is the one in the orange corrector, and as you guys can see, they have the packaging hands down. I mean, hands down, that packaging is on it. So let's just give this a swatch. You know how these, after they've set a minute, they have water in them. Okay. It won't let me be great for my video, but there you go. That's a swatch of the real one. And you can just shake that up to avoid that. I just didn't shake it up enough. And this is the fake one right here. Well, looky. That one has a strong chemical smell to it. Lord, I don't know what that is. But you guys can see the color is almost on. This one, the fake one might be a tad bit darker from what I can see. And it has a really strong chemical scent. So let's just move it to Dose of Color. Yes. They are duping Dose of Color. And they got some more stuff that is coming in. You guys are going to be like, what? So anyway, this is Bury Me from Dose of Color. I no longer have my box. So let's just compare the packaging. Okay. So let's see. Font. Everything is the same. There's nothing on the top. The packaging is the same. Nothing else on either one. The color Bury Me is at the bottom of that one. The color Bury Me is at the bottom of this one. Same little heart, vegan, the website, made in the USA, and everything, which is a lie because the fake one is made in China. But let's just see, because the packaging is hands-on. So let's just see. The applicator is doe foot on the fake one. I don't know why I do that. Let me swatch the real one first. Is it a doe foot? Yeah, it's doe foot on the real one too, but it's really, really big. This applicator is crazy big on the real one. You guys can see that right there. It's really big. And then on this fake one, it's like just a little regular thin applicator. So that's one hint to give it away. And let's check out the color, because this is the same color, Bury Me. As you guys can see, the fake one, from what I can see, from my angle, it looks a little bit darker. It might not be. It's just, I'm sitting over to the right and the lights are blinding me. But it looks a little bit darker. So let's just see how they dry down. So yeah, this looks like it's pretty hands up. It's pretty, you know. Shoot, they got this down to a T, huh? Except the applicator. The applicator is the only thing that's different. So let me let it dry and I'll come back and tell you about the formula. Okay, they got me messed up now, because y'all know this my favorite. You would not try to trick me into thinking I bought my favorite and it's fake, okay? So the box hand down, you can see that this is like a bright orange. That's orange, but it's like it's neon, but it's not as bright as the real one. In person, all of this looks the same, but in person, it's really hard for me to explain, but this box looks like it's copied. It looks like a faint scan of it. It's not as clear, and I can't really explain it. It just looked like they copied it. I really can't explain it. I'm sorry, you guys. But anyway, this is what the back looked like of the box. That looks a little bit off, if you guys could see that. You know, this sticker thing, I don't know, they put that barcode on all of their the fake stuff. The font is off a little bit, but like I said, Benefit could have changed this over time, so you really can't go about that, because I have plenty of stuff that I've been using for years and I buy it, and as the years progress, they change the packaging up a little bit. So yeah, but before I go into the inside of these, I wanted to show you guys the ending results of the dose of color. They're still drying down, but as you guys can see, the formula is pretty a match. Okay, right off top, the color is off a little bit. The tops match, but as you can see, when you get into the actual mascara, this is more like a lighter gray. Yeah, it's very light, and this is very light. Oh my gosh, it's like stupid light. And then that's the same almost. The bottom is the same. No, it's not. On the fake one, it says Benefit at the bottom, and this one does not on the real one. You guys, this is like scary, like it's nothing in here almost. So let's just look at the applicator of the real one. Ooh, I hate to open this because I'm going to have to use it, but that's okay because it's my favorite. That's the applicator on the real one right there. Let me put it up against that white so you guys can see it pretty good. Spiky plastic little applicator. And let's check out the fake one. See if the applicator is the same. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, no ma'am. Look at that, y'all. It's not as thin. It's like really, no. Nope, nuh-uh. Just slide that on off in there. Put it right on back in this little fake box, and that's that. So next we're on Hourglass. Now Hourglass came about like 2 years ago and just took over. Everyone was so into it, but the thing about it is this a blush palette? No. I sold the blush palette in a blog sale before, so I really don't have anything to do this with. I don't know why I thought I still had the blush palette. But let's just look into the packaging of the fake one. I don't have any of these in a single because I was one of the people who didn't fall in love with these. So I don't even know how I can compare this. But this is darker. But this is not the same thing. So just show you guys that the fake is out there, because I really don't have anything to compare it to, because I don't have it. Let's give it a little swatch. So yeah, I'm sorry I don't have it. I honestly thought I did. And last, you guys know I always have to put a palette in the mix. This is the Too Faced Bum Buns palette, okay? Fake real. The fake packaging is a little bit off. It's not as dark if you guys can see that. It's a little bit lighter. I don't think I've honestly ever used this palette. I don't think I have, but the box is pretty hands-on. It's just that it's lighter than the original box. And you guys know I always can tell the fake one because of this barcode thingy, but everything looks about the same. So let's just take it out the box. Okay, here we go. With the fake one, the packaging is a little bit lighter, if you guys can see that, but everything is the same as far as the font and the design and everything. So let's just flip it to the back, see if we have any discrepancies. No, not really. So let's just open both of them. Look, obviously the fake one does not smell like chocolate. Oh, and the real one smells so good, like hot cocoa or something. So that's probably the first way that you probably can tell if these are real versus if they are fake, because the real one actually smells like chocolate. And oh my gosh, I haven't even swatched my real one, like, bad girl. Okay, so let's just swatch Satin Sheets. That's the real one. And let's switch fingers and swatch it on the fake one. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's what you have. Totally Fetch. This cute little pink right here. That's the real one. And let's check it out over here. Okay, well that one wasn't too bad. Colors are just off. Yeah. That's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and I'll catch you guys in my next one.
Hey guys, before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to check out my previous video right here.